Now, first for Columbus, the first Juneteenth parade in the city is on the federal holiday Monday.
Yeah, it's happening in Linden, and NBC4 is a proud sponsor. NBC4's Jordan Dunlap is live in Linden with what we can expect. Jordan, how's it going?
That's right, guys. The inaugural Juneteenth Community Parade is one that highlights freedom, independence, and the culture of African Americans. Now, during the parade, we'll see a giant float, food, giveaways, and activities for the families to enjoy. Juneteenth commemorates the emancipation of African Americans who were once enslaved. Parade organizer Mayo McKindy tells me that this parade is bigger than a one-day event.
The black experience in America is an American experience. I really believe that when you think about Americans' greatness from the days of our founding fathers, to today, you have to count emancipation of African Americans as one of the greatest accomplishments this country has had.
The parade is set to take place on Monday at 10:30 a.m. and will go straight down Cleveland Avenue. Organizers say they expect hundreds of people to come out and to show their support. Local for you in Columbus, Jordan Dunlap, NBC4.
Now, Storm Team 4 with
Whether they've worked at NBC4 for years, like our broadcast operations manager Phil Schneid.
I am measuring wood, trying not to cut my fingers off.
Or their career here has just begun.
So right now we're putting this tarp over top of all the plants that they have set up. Hopefully, I guess, to kind of protect from the elements.
We need 2 ladders.
NBC4 employees pitched in.
One thing I love seeing out here is all of the teamwork, so us being able to do something collectively together for a greater goal.
Helping to nurture a seed planted years ago as an idea from General Manager Ken Friedman.
So the original thought was, how can we maybe use this unused property in a way that's beneficial?
Now in its second year, the growing NBC4 farm aims to provide fresh produce for people in our neighborhood.
There's no grocery stores immediately in the neighborhood. We've seen tons of, a lot of these neighbors are trying to grow food in 5-gallon buckets. So you see a 5-gallon bucket outside their apartment building.
Thanks to a partnership with the Mid-Ohio Food Collective, which leases land from NBC4 for $1 per year, the growing farm has plenty of hands to tend its expanding selection of crops. On Friday, we planted lettuce, tomatoes, and peppers, and built planters for the neighbors to grow what they'd like.
In the Ohio season, we can grow 250,000 pounds of food a year just on these little sites alone.
The goal of feeding the community also stretched beyond the farm, as NBC4 employees helped out at Life Care Alliance Friday, distributing food to those in need.
Our brand, NBC4, we're local for you. This is an extension of that local for you brand.
The inaugural Juneteenth parade in the city that is on the federal holiday Monday. It is happening in Linden. NBC4 is a proud sponsor this year. Our Jordan Dunlap is live in Linden with what we can expect. Jordan?
That's right, Jared. This Juneteenth event will take place featuring reporting, freedom, and resilience of the African American community. In 2021, President Joe Biden declared Juneteenth as a federal holiday. It marks the date the last enslaved Black Americans were freed. According to Ralph Carter with We Are Linden, this event means a lot to this community.
I think that, we all come together as a unified front. Juneteenth is a big thing. We want to really highlight that because there's a lot of people, even my age, that doesn't really know really what Juneteenth represents, so I think it would be great coming to Linden.
While Juneteenth is such a historic day for the African American community, Mayo McKinday with the McKinday Foundation tells me that many heroes are made right here in the community of Linden.
Because Linden has a lot of great stories that nobody ever knows about. We have a lot of pride, a lot of grit, and just the blue-collar mindset. People overlook that most of the time because of all the crimes that they hear about Linden. So many heroes have come out of here and want to make sure we highlight them.
The parade takes place on Monday at 10:30 a.m. and will have lots of food, activities, and fun for families to enjoy. NBC4 is also a proud sponsor of this event. Local for you in Columbus, Jordan Dunlap, NBC4.
All right, Jordan, thank you. Now